Before we get into this video, if you guys are new and haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe as I'm on the grind for 70,000 subscribers. Thanks guys, and here's the video. Previously in our epic rivalry against Zion Williamson, we met him for the third time in this series. The first one being in the Final Four back in college. Zion got the best of us there. The second time being in the Summer League Championship. We got the best of him there. And the third time being in the regular season in Madison Square Garden. We got the best of him again. Zion played 28 minutes, had 18 points, 3 boards, 10 assists, 2 steals, very efficient shooting. But it wasn't enough to lead his team to a victory as Ja Morant in 26 minutes had 33 points, 3 rebounds, 11 assists, and 4 steals. Subpar shooting, but he did lead the Phoenix Suns to a 5-point victory. So that was the game for the month of March, and we are 1 month away from the NBA playoffs, which means we are 1 game away from the NBA playoffs, which we're going to be playing the last game of the season in this episode, and that game is going to be the Denver Nuggets, which is literally the last game of the season. You guys voted for it. It's going to be at home. This could have potential playoff seeding stipulations or even playoff clinching stipulations. Right now in the Western Conference, we sit at 7th seed with 8th seed being the Lakers and 9th seed being 7 losses behind us. So it's pretty rare that we miss the playoffs unless we lose out all of the games and the Timberwolves have a good run and the Lakers have a good run. But our chances of missing the playoffs are slim. And knowing my luck, we might actually miss it, but it all depends on what happens in the simulation. Let's see what happens. Alright, so during the simulation, we actually went 8-3, and along the way, we did beat the Lakers and the Timberwolves. They were below us, so these were actually big victories. So now, let's take a look at the standings. So that bumped us up to 6th seed. Looks like we're gonna sit at 6th seed. Yeah, there's no way we could possibly get 5th seed. Clippers only have 1 game left, and we are 2 behind in the loss column. But the Lakers and Spurs have a stipulation the final game. They could flip-flop. They both have 1 game remaining. Wow, and teams like the Warriors didn't make the playoffs. They did lose KD and Clay, but they still have Curry and Draymond. They lost Boogie too, but looks like the dynasty is over. The Mavericks were the worst team in the Western Conference with this team. Luka and Porzingis with Derrick Rose coming off the bench, and they couldn't make the playoffs, let alone being the worst team in the conference. As for the East, the Sixers pretty much lock up. Well, honestly, the top 3 seeds could change up depending on the few final games of the season. Zion Williamson and the Knicks missed the playoffs. My dream of meeting them in the finals, my perfect scenario, is relinquished. That would be the most perfect scenario. Meeting Zion in the Final Four, the Summer League Championship, then the NBA Finals. Maybe it could happen in the future. But for this season, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Somehow, someway, the Cleveland Cavaliers locked up. Well, they didn't lock up 2nd seed, but they did lock up one of the top seeds with this roster. This roster, nothing too major. Literally no major acquisitions. Pretty much their real-life roster. DeAndre Hunter, they drafted. Did he make that much of an impact? Kudos to the Cavs, I guess. Kevin Love's healthy too, so... Ja Morant, pretty much his final stats of the season as a rookie. 20 points per game, 7.6 rebounds, 10.6 assists with 2 steals, about a block, shooting 47% from the field, 36% from 3, and 86% from the line. Curry led the team in scoring by a long shot. He has no other scorers on that Warriors team. So as Curry, as the definite #1 scorer, he's going to go off. Alright, moment of truth. Let's look at the award races. Jokic leading the MVP race. We actually face him in today's episode, so that should be interesting. Ja Morant still leading the Rookie of the Year race. Who knows, this final game could potentially alter the race depending if Zion goes off or Ja Morant has a subpar performance. So we gotta make sure Ja Morant goes off in this final game of the season to lock up that Rookie of the Year award. Dennis Schroeder leading for 6th man defensive player, led by Giannis, most improved. Marvin Bagley, a 2nd-year player. So Ja Morant leading the Suns to a locked playoff spot for the first time in a while. So that's a good sign for Ja Morant. And now we're facing the Denver Nuggets, final game of the regular season. And in the next episode, we're going to start the playoffs. Guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe now to join the journey to 70,000 subscribers. We are so close to that milestone. Can't believe we have this much already, guys. You guys and your support means a lot to me. And one more thing, leave a thumbs up. It does help me and the channel a lot. But here we go, last game of the regular season. Let's make Ja Morant go off to lock that Rookie of the Year award. Here we go. Potential Rookie of the Year Ja Morant's final game of the regular season. Good defense, dude. I fell asleep. I had to do something real quick. I end up getting the rebound, though, and I see Devin Booker wide open and gets my assist. DeAndre Ayton with the screen actually freed me up. TJ Warren, take that little... Oh, give it back to me. Ja Morant, wide open for three. We did upgrade that three-pointer. He still bricks it. By the way, guys, every game I play is on Hall of Fame, unless otherwise stated. I might do realistic sliders in the future. Let me know if you guys want to see realistic gameplay sliders. Jokic deep in the paint, tipped by Ayton. He gets the steal. Ja Morant is going to take this all the way. I wanted the jam, but he gets the and one either way. Look at that block by Ja Morant. The closeout. It goes right to Jokic for the tap-in, though, on the board. Let's give it to Ayton in the post. Looks like Ja Morant is going to cut, and he gets position on Jamal Murray. Gary Harris for three. Deep one. Ja Morant crashing that board. Can DJ Warren spot up? Nope. JaMychal down the lane, though. Floater, fadeaway, whatever that was, whatever it was, he missed it. Oh, I helped too. How was that not a block by Ja Morant? That was a perfect opportunity. Jokic forced layup, blocked by Ayton. Another board for Ja Morant. Can JaMychal Green. What are you doing, dude? This dude is always clueless when he gets the ball. D-Book, deep in the paint. Can he finish the lay? Not even. D-Book, open for three off the play. Bang! D-Book is actually scoring this game. Alright, Ja checks out. Up 3, please keep the lead. Up 11 as he checks back in early in the second quarter. Alright, dude, the Nuggets are one of the best teams in the league. They have the best record in the league. And we're up 11 against them right now. We're looking good heading to the playoffs. I'm not going to jinx it, though. It's only a second quarter. We can easily lose this. What is that switch? That was such a late call for the switch, and then get a bucket out of it. JaMychal in the post. I didn't expect him to make that. Ja Morant grabs the offensive board, though. You know what? Let's see Ja Morant work in the post against Harris. Look at that move in the post. Jokic fadeaway, no way. Yup, another good stop. We're forcing them into bad jumpers. Ja Morant spin, one more. JaMychal Green, the playmaking by Ja Morant. Ja Morant behind the back dribble, spin into the paint, one more to JaMychal. Oh my gosh, I thought I somehow got that to JaMychal Green for the layup. Unfortunately, it's a turnover. Gary Harris trying to take it at Ja Morant. Good defense though. Misses the layup, we get the board. D-Book spot up, D-Book, one more. TJ goes up. How was that not in finish? Warren, find Ja. You gotta find Ja, one more. Ayton, position in the paint, go find by Ja Morant. He already has good NBA IQ. The lob, Ja Morant is right. What? Dude, I was smothering that lob. I literally read it. Tell me what better defense you could play in a lob than what Ja Morant just did. I mean, he kind of went through the basket, but I thought I played that pretty well. God, reward me for that. Ja Morant checks out again, up 10. Oh my gosh, in a matter of a couple minutes, they managed to cut the deficit to 2. Yep, no way he's making that one. I almost missed that board because it took one too many bounces. Ayton cut into the lane. Ayton wide open dunk. Thank you. Murray misses that one. Another board, which means an easy fast break. TJ Warren all the way easy. This dude hit the backboard on a practically open layup and ruins my assist. Thank you, TJ. Ja Morant open in the paint. Go find D-Book. Why did Ja Morant take forever to go up? That was the worst possible animation they could give me. Read that. Give me that steal. Ja Morant with the steal. Spin to JaMychal. Jamal Murray in your path. Easy finish. 9th assist. Let's go. Jokic, that's a force. Get the board. Good defense. Ayton is the offensive stopper, dude. One more. TJ Warren. What? I pressed square and didn't give it to him. He had a wide open lane. JaMychal Green, find me. Turn. What is going on? Scrambling possession right here. Ja Morant deep in the post, though. Can he get the little hook to go? Open shot. Little late release. Still misses. JaMychal, you have position. What? JaMychal, you missed that. You got blocked or something. Either way, it's sad, and he gets bailed out by forcing with a foul call. And Ja checks out. Down 1. Back in. Down 7. Yes. Hernan Gomez left open for some reason. He bangs it at the buzzer. Down 11. Entering the fourth quarter. We had a good advantage against this team. Now we don't. Alright, good D, good D. D-Book, let's go. D-Book, let's go. Bridges. Open. Three-pointer. Can't get any more open. Good hit. Okay. Back to 11. That's a double-double. Good defense. No way. He makes that over Bridges. A lockdown defender. Oh my gosh, the screen. I'm still there with the contest. Let's go. Ian, let's go. Push the ball. Ja Morant. Dude, he's literally moving when I'm not telling him to. I didn't even touch the stick. Jermichael Green cleans it up though. Give me that strip. Yep, a strip. Ja Morant's gonna outrun the defense and take it all the way. Ja deep in the paint, getting double. Doesn't matter. Still an open hook shot with the left hand. Look at that spacing. Dude, they have no spacing on that side of the court. Yet they're still probably going to get a bucket out of it. Millsap from deep. Alright, we end up losing by 15 points after we had a good lead in the first quarter. Ja subbed out. We lose that lead. But that's typically what happens when he subs out. So Ja Morant, 27 minutes, 26.7 boards, 13 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. We did pretty good offensively, the whole team did, but it was the defensive part that was an issue. This is the best team in the league though. No really any complaints. We did keep up with them for a little bit. Alright, here we are for the final one of the regular season. We're going to enter Ja Morant's stats. We did lose. We're not going to double them. We're going to leave them the same. I'm going to leave turnovers blank because of the glitch in the program. We actually fouled out of that game, but I didn't include it. And we did lose the game 1,000. Okay. You know what? We had more for this one than we did in the previous one. In a victory, I'll take 1K, no doubt. And guys, since the playoff is here, this is where Ja Morant gets better consistently because, you know, playoffs have a lot of games. And if we do make a deep playoff run, that's a lot of upgrades, dude, because of each game that we play. So we have 1K to spend. He's been missing some layups, dude, some questionable layups. I'm going to do this by like 5, make it from an 85 driving layup to a 90 driving layup. And I didn't even realize I took away all my experience points, so yeah, that's it. Oh, and here we go. Mike Malone, Coach of the Year. Of course, we just played him. MVP goes to Jokic. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Attaboy, Ja Morant, 2nd overall pick. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man, and Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year with Marvin Bagley, Most Improved. Here's the first team. Here's the second. Ja Morant made All NBA 2nd team. The rookie out of Murray State. All NBA 2nd team. What an accomplishment for the young stud as Zion Williamson makes the 3rd team. All defensive team. I was hoping to see Ja Morant here, still not. And obviously he's going to make all rookie 1st team. And here's your all rookie 2nd team. Oh, dude, not a team you want to face in the first round. The Houston Rockets, who we're going to play in the next episode as the playoffs start. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. 500 likes for the playoffs episode as soon as possible. Subscribe to join the journey to 70K. And until next time, guys, I am out.